The Bible never contradicts itself. The problem, if you're having problems here, the problem is not with the Bible. The problem is with our understanding of the Bible. Let's take a look at it again. For Christ is the end of the law for righteousness to everyone that believeth. Now, what does that word end mean? In the English, we think of end, abolish, no more. That's not what the word means. Now, do me a favor. If you're sincere, and that's a big if, Christian, buy you a Strong's Concordance. You know, concordance is a big, thick book that tells the original meaning of the language. The Bible, King James, is written into the English language. To really understand the Bible, you have to go back to the original language and understand it. So a concordance helps you do just that. Now today they have computer programs like eSword. At the touch of a button, you can find out the meaning of the words. Now the Greek word for end is telos. The word means the point aimed at. So if it doesn't mean end as in abolish as we think of the English. The word means the point aimed at. So let's read it like it originally is. For Christ is the point or the aim of the law for righteousness to everyone that believes. Now, again, I've pointed this out to Christians. I said, you know, that word actually means point or aim or goal of, you know, no, it means end. You know, you're going to believe what you want to believe, and that has to do with the heart. If you want to believe the law's been abolished, I cannot change your mind about that. I can only tell you what the Bible really says. And this word end does not mean abolish or do away with. It means Christ is the point or the aim of the law for righteousness. So now that we understand it, we have no contradiction with the Apostle Paul. Now when we read, do we make void the law through faith? God forbid. We establish the law in our hearts and our minds and by our obedience. Now there's no contradiction here. Now there is no contradiction with wherefore the law is holy and the commandment is holy, just, and good. And let me give you another example of this word end. James 5 and verse 11. You have heard of the patience of Job and have seen the end, there's the exact same word, of the Lord, that the Lord is pitiful and tender mercy. Now, we don't have preachers thumping the pulpit and saying the Lord has ended. How come we don't? How come we don't have preachers saying the Lord's ended because of James 5 and verse 11 here? But we do have preachers saying the law has ended. But when we understand the meaning of this word, you have heard of the patience of Job and have seen the aim or the point of the Lord, the end result of the Lord, that he is pitiful and tender mercy. We clearly understand the meaning of this word.
Check us out on the web at isthatreallyinthebible.com.